negatives. She carries with her 4 pistols, 2 of which are strapped to her high-heeled boots, which provide the perfect opportunity for her to contort her body into pornographic poses.
Pornographic!
Doing a little flip in the air.
Oh my god, no!
When she lands, she does a little sexy pose for the player, complete with the sound of a camera shutter snapping.
Did she consent?
It gets even better, because one of her most powerful weapons involves her stripping
The opposition
all her
also
clothes
become
off and turning her
grifters, and
hair
the whole
into a
plot was
Yeah.
lost. No,
weapon
you ask
fighting
what
machine.
Gamergate was about. Most people
Did you
can't
get
even
that?
give you a straight answer.
Yeah, designed by a woman. Like, Gamergate to me is...
Joke on you, Anita. A lot of women also love Bayonetta games.
No, they do porno poses and I can't see Batman's butt. They should replace her butt with Batman's. Oh my god, Bayonetta is about sex appeal. Yeah, it's about empowerment. It's about taking control. Like, isn't that what feminists want? No, of course not. They don't want to be happy. That's the problem. They want problems. They don't want solutions. They want to fight always. Ugh. What am I gonna say?
Amy Hennig was pushed out of Naughty.
Okay, so what was Gamergate? Gamergate started with 5 guys banging Zoe Quinn.
Remember
so
when
she could-
Twitter melted down when Bayo ended up marrying and having children?
Yeah, everyone forgets about Bayonetta 3, sadly. So what was Gamergate? Gamergate was when 5 guys banged Zoe Quinn in order so she could get positive reviews in the 5 Guys' magazines. And then everyone saw it, and everyone noticed, and everyone was like, this is retarded. This literal whore is just having sex with nerdy dorks just because they write video game reviews. This is obviously a conflict of interest. This is not how it's supposed to be. Games should be judged objectively, not based off whether you can get head from a whore for it, for your review. And then they all blew up. All the games journalists like had a fucking temper tantrum instead of being like, yeah, you're right. Probably because they were all doing the exact same thing. For example, Tyler Wilde, the CEO of Games Radar and now PC Gamer, was literally dating Ann Lewis, PR rep for Ubisoft. At the same time, PC Gamer and Games Radar were writing glowing reviews of Assassin's Creed games, despite the fact that Assassin's Creed was getting pretty long in the tooth there around Brotherhood, let's be honest. But every game release got an 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, even though there's this recycled Assassin garbage trash. And so nobody knew how bad the games really were, and people kept buying them anyways, and Ubisoft made out, and as a PR rep, Ann Lewis made more money as a result. And then people asked Tyler Wilde to disclose this because they were having a podcast called Talk Radar, where they would literally talk about dating each other and how going out on dates, being open about how Ann Lewis works at Ubisoft, and Tyler Wilde is one of the main editors of Games Radar. And then people were like, hey, so this means what you need to do is to disclose this. In every review of Assassin's Creed games, you have to say, Tyler Wilde is dating Ann Lewis. Ubisoft PR rep, take that into consideration. That's all we wanted. All we wanted was a disclosure. Just tell people about this conflict of interest. And they were like, no, you can't control us. Gamers fucking suck. We hate all of you. Gamers are awful. Gamers are dead. Then Tyler Wilde wrote an article that said, all these PC gamers who are like PC master race, you guys realize you're Nazis, right? Nazis said the master race stuff. So you better stop with that PC master race stuff, you guys, or else we're all going to look like Nazis. Okay? And it's like, shut the fuck up. Fuck you stupid dork. Just disclose that you're dating an Ubisoft PR rep, jackass. That's all we're asking. But no, that even the most basic, simple requests, like tell us how corrupt you are, was too much to ask. And all of a sudden, games journalists turned against gamers. All of a sudden, we're enemy number one. The problem isn't the game developers or the publishers. The problem is the gamers for what we like, what we want. We want sexy women, and that's stupid and dumb, and nobody wants that. Even though now the Stellar Blade's proven everyone wrong. Stellar Blade 2 is going to come out. Don't even need Sony in order to publish. So that's, I don't know, it's basically Gamergate in a nutshell, is just like this disconnect between gamers and games journalists, and in the end, gamers won, probably, because now everyone hates.
You could theorize
games
that
journalists.
Gamergate truly started when Jeff was fired from GameSpot for giving a bad review to Kane and Lynch.
Yeah.
It was about exposing the relationship between game studios and journalists.
Yeah, that really is what it all comes down to, is, believe it or not, ethics in games journalism. They were right. That is what it all comes down to. It's ethics in games journalism. And people can be like, ethics in games journalism, that's stupid. And it's like, journalism is a profession. I don't know if you're aware of this. Like, they teach this stuff in college. And ethics is also a part of that degree chain. You have to take an ethics class in order to learn how to be a journalist, officially. So this idea that you can sit here and ridicule the idea of ethics in journalism just because it's entertainment.
No one wins when these fucking clowns are targeting our hobby.
Yeah, like every entertainment industry has journalism surrounding it. There's football journalism, there's basketball journalism, baseball journalism, there's sports gambling journalism, there's Olympics journalism. And if all those has a basic standard of ethics where you can't lie about people, you can't claim that somebody shot 40 free throws in a game when they didn't, you would get fired because you're dishonest. If you can have rules and standards like that, then you should be able to have them in video games as well. And you're not crazy for demanding that level of professionalism. Like, we deserve the bare minimum, man. But instead we just get insulted and betrayed. And a game like Mixtape comes out, and it couldn't be more obvious that it's literally just an industry plant.
Do journalists even have ethics anymore?
No, you can't hate them enough. It's not a meme. I'm not joking. I hate journalists. I don't respect them. I want to take everything that they have, and I want them to be replaced. I'm not memeing. Move on before I get too toxic.
Dog by Sony.